Oh my. Hey everyone. We're back. I just saw oh my god, why are the games nine? I saw two 9 goal games. That's a little too much game. My goodness. So we're at the trade deadline. So that's the thing. I kind of do want to trade Logan Couture. Thomas Hurdle should be here for a while. Logan's Canadian. You gotta do a big trade. The Canadians are actually doing pretty well, but what they wouldn't risk their future. Senators are scrambling 71. So 71 is the East. So Senators and Sabres are right there. Lightning, Hurricanes. Islanders, Penguins need to catch up. Damn. Uh, the Maple Leafs. I don't know why the Maple Leafs simulated so bad. Maybe they had injuries I don't know about. Kind of check the league leaders while we're here. Maybe we can see if we have 320 goal scorers. Neat. Let's look at Toronto. Matthews missed some games, but not a lot. I don't know. They should be a better team. Is it their goaltending? Samson off, yeah. They play Martin Jones. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I gave them a decent roster. Leon Draisaitl. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I did a simulation to see how these guys played. They were under a point per game, or just around a point per game. Now they're leading the league. This simulation is all over the place. Also, Braden Point had like 50 goals at the trade deadline. See, this is more realistic, goal wise. Um, it's just the EA simulation, man. My God, the best goal in the league is Gorgiev. He's 85. Cool. I don't think I made him an elite goaltender, but okay. Maybe he jumped up to it. Oh, it's his role, not his potential. Yeah, his role's just a starter. He jumped up to an elite goalie. Good on you. All right. So we're definitely gonna trade like LeBanc and the other guy, but Logan, we'd have to eat his cap for multiple years. That's the thing. Um, the Jets, the Wild, maybe. That's the thing. I don't want to trade him to the our division. The Capitals, Devils. So let's just look at a team like the Capitals. They're already at the cap, so that's already an issue. Centers, Logan, they don't see the thing is he would just kind of fit in right there, and that's not gonna put them over the top. Um, Winnipeg was right there. Winnipeg needs another center, but why would they go all in? They're not like a top elite team. Boston could definitely use him. They don't have a first rounder for the season. They got a first rounder for next year, but don't want to trade it. And they're 44. They could. So if Boston, when we enter the trade deadline, if they want to trade their first rounder next year, maybe trading Logan is a possibility, or I might have to hold on to Logan for a year. Um, yeah, Hurdleston, he's 7 years, 4 years. Anthony Duclair's got to go, and the bank's got to go. All right. So we do have guys who we can trade. Okay, game's glitching. Let's go to our trade block and add these guys. Will Smith and Eklund are our best players. We'll add Logan Couture. We'll add the bank. We'll add Anthony Duclair. Um, do do do. Nico Sturm and maybe Bennon, but only for a first rounder. We want starting goalies, potential. Yep, yep. Sure, why not? Yep, all the picks. And we don't supply first rounders and that. Cool. We're gonna keep our trade block and go into it. All right, let's go into it. Enter keep current trade block. All right, enter trade deadline. All right. Let's see who's available. Anze Kopitar. Why is Anze Kopitar available? Swayman. Oh, these are just the top 10 players. We have two of those top 10 players. So hopefully we get some offers. Do we see any young players we can trade for? Kane went to Nashville. Eberle, Varlamov, Bobrovsky. Yeah, so we'd be willing to trade a veteran for a young player, but no young players kicking around. Luke Shen with his hidden X Factor. Winnipeg makes a trade. Lucas and Lowry to Anaheim in exchange for Adam Henrique and a defenseman. I'm not going to say his full name. That's long. Trying to see if I see any young players available. Scrolling here. Doesn't look like it. Huh. That makes trading people away harder. No. So already these guys are all sold in one trade. So fine trade. Let's see. Kevin LeBanc, 20 goal scorer this year. You know, they're having a good year. Add asset. Let's look around. Boston's willing to offer some thirds, a first. They're willing to offer next year's first. Toronto would be stupid to do that trade just because they're really low. We can get Cormier and Robin Leonard. My goodness. Second and third from Winnipeg. I think we talked to Boston. Devils trade a first and a third for Kevin Hayes. Jeez. What overall is this kid? He was undrafted sniper. He has 12 goals. So where does Kevin LeBanc fit in on their roster? He's a right wing. Oh, they have Pasternak hurt. All right, so forwards. He's 83. I think my guy was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would be the sixth best player. All right, and we don't know how long Pasternak's hurt, and it's only for 1 year, so we're gonna eat his contract. Good, so they can still make moves. And is anyone else we want to throw at them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going for the playoffs. So adding a guy like Carpenter makes sense. He's a depth player that could potentially help them if they're injuries, right? Edmonton makes a move. They get Blackwell. All right, and I'm going to add. We got first, second, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven. How about a fourth next year? So they get LeBanc, a fourth. I think this is fair now. Ooh, and let's give them a seventh this year. Hurricanes trade a second to Nashville for Luke Shen and Trennan. All right, so I think this one makes more sense. We give them a forward for the top 6, and the Carpenter who fill out their depth if injuries happen, and a fourth and a seventh, and we ate the cap so they could still make any more moves. All right, and they accepted it. So we acquired Boston's first rounder for next year. Let's see if there's any trades for Logan Couture, a third. Eesh, just Nashville. That's sad. That's sad, Logan. Anthony Duclair. Boston. Colorado makes sense. Yeah, Colorado's offering us a first. Colorado going for another cup. Colorado or the Rangers? Right, Vegas offering a lot of prospects. Washington offers 2 seconds. So might be able to get a first from Washington. So Washington, um, uh, were the teams? It was Washington, Colorado, and okay, hold on. Western Conference. Colorado's first in their division, so add another player makes sense. And was it someone else in the East? Varlamov goes to Columbus in exchange for Roslovic, a third. It wasn't Rangers. All right. So it was Rangers, Colorado, and Washington. All right. So let's. Anthony Duclair is he's an 85 overall player. All right. He would fit in well in a lot of teams. So Colorado forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'd fit in their top six. All right. Um, let's talk to the Rangers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Rangers need more centers, but either way, I mean, it makes more sense. Big New York team. Washington one. Washington has 3 centers, 3 right wings. They need another left wing. They have Patch Ready down there. Thing is, they have Washington's first. They don't even have their wait. Yeah, they are Washington. Sorry, I said Boston at the bottom. I saw Boston here. I got confused. Oh, okay. Washington realizes they didn't want to trade their first, but can we make the trade go through? What if I eat his cap to help y'all out? Oh, we can't retain any more salaries. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. And they can't. Okay, they can't accept that deal. All right. Uh, to the Big Apple or to Colorado? What's Colorado's rec? Colorado's 49 wins. Rangers, give us your first rounder. And I feel we need to take a player just to help them out cap wise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tyler Pitluck. He's a -10 for you guys, but he's a center. Anton Build. Yeah, he's not playing for you guys. There we go. Too far off. Just because that one guy, eh? Now watch this work. I was trying to help you. I was trying to take a player off your roster. Okay, now we're a second and a fourth to LA. Proposed trade. There's a player I want. Is he on Winnipeg? Actually, let's go to Skaters Match and Block. I'll take them stinking off. I just need players to fill up the roster at this point, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Logan Stanley. I like Logan Stanley. He's like 6'7". Yeah, he a big boy. All right, Jets. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have an extension. I'll give you Simiak and a 6. Ah. Well, aren't you just annoying? Huh. All right, then. Oh. Matt Bennon for Dumba, a second and a 7th. I think they're like the same overall. Although I'm trading Bennon's years away. Yeah, Dumba dropped down. We don't need him. Whew. Adam Marcus Foligno. Anyone else here we should add? Any old Phil's on what Philly. Seattle adds Verena. So we've added what, two first rounders? I think this was a good trade deadline, honestly. Um, we added the Rangers first, so we have three first rounders this year, and we have Boston's first rounder next year. I think adding another draft pick next year would help. So let's go to forwards, and let's add Strum. He needs to go to a team that needs a fourth line center. So they're good. Washington's good. Vegas. What about Tampa? Tampa is good. Pittsburgh ain't doing good, but they're good. We already traded with the Rangers. What about the Devils? Devils have really good centers. The Wild are fine. LA's fine. As Winnipeg makes a trade for Patrick Kane. Winnipeg gets Patrick Kane. Interesting. Edmonton, 1, 2, 3. Well, they traded for Blackwell. So he's their new depth there. Ooh, but we could. Who's your worst player? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, we can 8 Fogel? Well, we can eat his contract for you. Ooh, yeah, we can eat his contract for you. Ooh, give us a first next year. Give us, I'll take your first this year. What's your defenseman like? Maybe we give them Benin. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they need more help. 1, 2, 3. Vlasic wasn't on multiple years. Yeah, Matt Bennett's on a great deal. Edmonton would exceed the cap hit for next year. Gotcha. Now this trade. Should have sent someone to Edmonton. What about Simiak this year? Ooh. They trade a first and no, we'll give you a second back. So we're basically just trading up. What about a higher second? Gotcha. All right. Maybe we can't get a first. It is just Nico Sturm. What about a second from you guys for next year? Ooh, a third. What about a third and a fourth for Nico? What about just a third? Oh, they just don't. They just can't take the money because it's next year. Okay. Well, I tried. I tried. Colorado. Ooh, Colorado could use a center. 1, 2, 3. What about a third and a fifth next year? Probably a little much. And we got it. All right, so we added more draft picks for next year. That's good. I mean, I kind of did everything I wanted to do there. Not much else. We just wait for any more trades comes. Not much I can do now. We can look at trade summary. We Detroit got a first. New Jersey got Gosper Sprong a third. JT Compher went to Anaheim. Patrick Kane went to Winnipeg. Verano went to Seattle. We got a first rounder. Sorry, from the Rangers for Duclair. David Perron. See, look at that. Boston made another trade. They got David Perron and Fisher. All right, so we got to take a look at what's their faces, Boston. So they made some moves. Columbus added Varlamov. Petrie also went to Winnipeg, so Winnipeg made some moves. Again, we got a first from Boston. Carolina added two very good depth players for a second. St. Louis got a first from New Jersey. Henrique. So Winnipeg made some moves. Winnipeg was a big mover. Boston added a lot of forward depth. Uh, and Detroit traded away a lot of players. Detroit's not like us. They trade a lot of players. That's about it. How much time do we have here? We have a couple minutes. Oh, we're being offered a trade. Matt Bennon for JT Comper. No, you guys just traded for JT Comper. Uh, yeah, there's no one else who want to trade. We're keeping Logan, keeping Hurdle. Oh my. We're getting near the end. Casper and Musty. Ooh, who are you? Fourth rounder? Cool. Go, kid, go. All right, no one's taking Granlund at 5 mil. Well, if we trade Zadina, 78 overall, barely playing. They should not be offering Flip Gustafson. My God. Um, Tanner should know who they paid all that money to. The Leafs, Robin Leonard. Why is Zadina have such high trade value? All right, no, we're not doing that. His trade value isn't even that high either. Jeez. Maybe it's because he's only 1 mil, but he's 78. All right, this should be the end of the trade deadline. We can look at what it says in about, what does that say, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2, 1, and the trade deadline ends at noon. Nice, we made the last trade. Cool. See if anyone goes through waivers. 4 years left. No, we're not taking that. All right. We're gonna have to go to roster moves and I think edit lines because EA's bad at their job. Yeah, we don't need him. Let's go in the system. Let me call Smith up. All right, let's go edit these NHL lines now that we did some trades. Low Couture and Hurdle. Nah, keep those guys separate. Oh my. Ta-da. All right, so Eklund's gonna get time with Low Couture now. Barbarov's gonna move up there. Zadina, Hoffman, and was that Smith? Yeah. Hoffman, you've played first line time before. Go up there. Vlasic, Bennon, Ferraro, blah blah blah. Power play. Eklund's on that power play. Ooh, we have, bro, play a defenseman on the power play at least. Guess Matt Bennon. Jeez, that's depressing. On the second power play, got Ferraro. Joe Thornton gets to play power play time. And he's going to go right over here. Cool, 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 cool. Joe Thornton passed that puck. Eklund is also a puck carrier, so Ferraro, clap it. All right, power play 2. Oop, I'm doing something bad there. Well, the Russian defenseman gets some time. And yeah, I gotta switch this up. Granlund, there you go. All right, we should be good, right? Best alliance for the AHL team. And oh yeah, I think free agency's gone now, right? Ah, then that sucks. It's stupid you can't sign free agents after the trade deadline. Because like I need roster players now, game. I traded people away. Oh yeah, I want to look at Boston's team. Right, they're missing Pasternak. Don't know for how long. Continue. We lost to Ottawa. That's fine. So we made trades with the Rangers in Boston. All right, so let's go look at Boston. Pasternak's back. LeBank's on their second line. Carpenter is actually on their third line. All right, do they have anyone hurt? No, they just have Lindholm hurt. So yeah, look at that. We traded. We gave them a second and third liner. All right, so that's good for them. Let's go look. Carolina actually. Hold on, they added Luke Shen. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I mean their defense looks a little better. Who scratched for them though? Brent Burns. So Brent Burns will come back, and they trade for him, who's just scratched. Um, the Rangers. Duclair. Duclair's on their top 6. So again, it still makes sense for them to do that trade. They look good. Who else did we trade? We traded Nico Sturm to Edmonton, right? Or no, it was the Colorado. And he's fourth liner. All right, that's not bad. They didn't give up much, but he can hold that down. Gives them more depth. All right. So let's just sim to the end of the season. So we have Pittsburgh and the Rangers picks. The Penguins are 10 points out of a playoff spot. The Rangers are in first place in their division by a lot. All right, let's sim away. Overtime loss. Edit lines. All right. Everyone's fine. Oh, goalies. Yeah, he could stay in. I don't care. Cool. And see, he gets hurt. He stowed another goalie in. We beat Columbus. John Ruta is back. Get rid of Thrawn. And we go on a 3-game win streak, 4-game win streak, and a loss. Head coach replaced player, and another win, and another win. And we're in a playoff spot all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. And a loss. We're just going to keep going, man. Another loss. Another loss. A win. A loss. A loss. Hold on. I want to see. How close are we to making the playoffs here? We're still in a playoff spot. My goodness. Someone catch up. All right. The Stars can catch up. Golden Knights need to win a couple games to even have a chance. We might actually make the playoffs. It's up to the Stars, honestly. It's up to the Dallas Stars if we make the playoffs or not. 82. But they're at 80 games. Are we going to make the playoffs after trading everyone away? So we lost, but we're still in the playoff spot. The Stars lost their game. That's not good for the Stars. It's good for us, though. At 81, we're at 83 points. Vegas can catch up. They can get to 84. Ooh. What overall are you? You're at 27. Nah, you're good. Wait, how tall are you? 6'1". Oh, I thought you were 6'7". I was about to take. We fell out of a playoff spot. The Stars took over. But if we win this game, we will jump the Stars. Golden Knights can also tie us. All right, let's go in. Let's go into simulation. Do we make the playoffs in year 1 in a rebuild? First period, we go down 1-0. Second period, we go down 2-1. Logan Couture scores. Hey, you guys can make the playoffs. Not mad at you. 13, they get a power play. We got 10 minutes left. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure these guys are fighting Lindholm scores. You guys got 2 goals in you? 5 minutes left. 2, 1. No, I'm happy. I'm happy to make the playoffs. I didn't want to make the playoffs. But hey, you know what? These guys, I mean, we're close. 83 Vegas doesn't get in. 84 points. They tie the Stars, but they don't get in. That's gotta suck. Let's look at the East. The Penguins got up to 84 points. The Maple Leafs made the playoffs. So the Maple Leafs actually made the playoffs. The only team that doesn't make sense is the Red Wings up there, but that's fine. Yeah, out of all teams in the East that didn't make the playoffs, only the Red Wings don't make sense. Even then, they have like a good, decent roster. So the Lightning and Panthers being so low don't is a little odd, but hey, stuff happens. Um, the Pacific looks okay. The Avalanche, the Jets made a lot of moves at the trade deadline, and Dallas just kind of snuck in there. So I'm not entirely mad. We have the Penguins pick, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have two late mid first rounders, from what I see. All right. So I'm gonna end this episode here, and then we'll go to the draft in the next one and do the draft and see where we end in the lottery. Hold on, I'll show you the prospects really quick. So we're not gonna be up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The past here is probably where we're gonna pick. So pick any of these guys. I'm gonna be honest, I want to get Iginla just for fun reasons. Listen, ooh, any Russian players? They got those two guys there, and who's Salius? Those foreigners, the fantastic Finns are always good. All right, so we can obviously look at them in the next episode, and look at that, ended on 420. What more do you want from me? I'll see you next time.